Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the 3 Count. I'm still recovering War Machine MJ.
And I'm the one who got him sick, Rodimus Prime.
Damn right you are. You're the reason I got 2 shots in my ass cheeks.
Hey, my bad, man. I gotta blame my sickness on somebody.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here today to do a pre-WrestleMania super show. Want to give us the old Tony Chimble voice crack?
Yeah, as you said, we're here to do the super show. See, my voice is still recovering, but yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, since I was down and out last week, we didn't do any 3 counts, so
Yeah. And plus, I really haven't had time to watch this week's network stuff as of this recording.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to talk about Raw and Smackdown from last week and this week. We'll start with last week. Last week...
Yeah, for last week's stuff, we're just going to run through it. We're not going to digest it too much.
Yeah, so we'll just run through the results. Last week was Beat the Clock Challenge with Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte. Ronda took on Sarah Logan. She tapped her out in a minute 25 seconds. Charlotte took on Ruby Riott. She did not beat the clock. And Becky defeated Liv Morgan. She had, 7 seconds left on the clock? Or some shit like that?
After Charlotte jumped her to start the match.
Yeah. Then we moved on to a handicap match, which was Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush.
Now, it was going to be a Lio Rush, but he got injured, but they replaced him with Jinder Mahal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. The guy who held the WWE title for 6 months.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. Anyway, Finn Balor defeated them both, so Finn Balor got a title shot at WrestleMania against Bobby Lashley for the IC Championship. Next, we had Ricochet and Aleister Black taking on the Revival, and of course, Ricochet and Aleister Black won.
Yeah.
Then Drew McIntyre came out there. He did a promo. Roman Reigns got in his face, said, "I accept your challenge," and got beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks took on Natalya and went to a no contest until Tamina and Nia Jax basically attacked everybody. Basically trying to make a statement that we're walking out with the Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. Then we had a moment of bliss with Braun Strowman and the SNL Goofs.
More like... Wait, are you saying SNL Goofs? Or Goose?
Goofs.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're saying Goose. Cause...
No, I was saying Goofs. I guess because I was talking too fast.
Yeah. Anyway, this segment, put a pause here. This was cringy as fuck.
And I don't think the fans cared. Now, we talked many times about the Bayley This Is Your Life segment from a couple years back, but this is definitely up there because the crowd chanted, "No one cares." And we didn't give a fuck. And we agreed. No one cared.
Why do they hand Alexa Bliss all these segments?
Why?
She's much better than this.
It's Alexa Bliss. Why do you do this to her? And Braun Strowman, I'm to the point where now I can't take him serious anymore. They've really dropped the ball on him. I feel like, personally, it was No Mercy 2017 when he faced Brock.
Yeah.
When he... Isn't that the one where he kicked Brock in the head? And Brock punched him?
No, that was the triple threat. No.
It was either triple...
It was a multi-man match, because I remember that, because Reigns was in the match.
Yeah, that was the one where Braun got punched in the head.
Like, he kicked Brock accidentally in the head, just like, he stiffed him in the head.
Yeah.
And then Brock just, like, stiff punched him, and Braun was just like, oh.
Yeah. We moved on. Basically, the SNL clowns and Braun Strowman are going to be in the Andre the Giant Who Gives a Fuck Battle Royal. We move on to Baron Corbin taking on Apollo Crews. Baron Corbin got the win, trying to get himself some momentum for his match against Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, he did a promo. Paul Heyman came out there and interrupted, but Seth vowed to burn it down at WrestleMania because he's vowed to beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Then we had Kurt Angle taking on Samoa Joe. Now, Kurt Angle is on this farewell tour. It's kind of cringy watching him being, his body's not what it used to be. He even said it on his Facebook page, I'm not the Kurt Angle of old. I'm not the Kurt Angle from 10, 15 years ago. But, I'm glad that people still want to see me wrestle.
Yeah.
He defeated Samoa Joe. Triple H, he read a letter. He was struggling to get it out of his coat pocket.
But even said he did the job for the envelope.
Yeah. And he even talked about how Batista couldn't beat John Cena. But he wants to beat Triple H so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, Triple H put his career on the line, so it's going to be no holds barred with Triple H's career on the line. If he loses, he must retire. Then we had a last man standing match. Drew McIntyre defeated Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose's last official match on the WWE roster.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get to this week's Raw, shall we?
Yeah, this week's Raw was from Washington, D.C., Batista's hometown. Stephanie McMahon came out there, made a big announcement, winner take all at WrestleMania.
At first, her announcement was, "I'm going to be in the main event at WrestleMania." Ha ha ha! April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day is so played out these days.
It is, because people make like horrible jokes.
Yeah.
Anyway, next, Seth Rollins confronts the Beast.
Yeah. He confronted the Beast, basically, like we said on the last review of Monday Night Raw. He's vowed to beat him at WrestleMania, and he's going to take the Universal Championship, because he's even said that Brock has had a stranglehold on the industry, on the belt. I even saw on Instagram, it was at an event like a couple days before Raw, where he said he's been at his wrestling school training.
Yeah.
And basically they got into a little brawl. Seth low blowed him.
Yeah.
And hit him with the stomp.
No, he low blowed him, laid into Lesnar. Lesnar went for an F5.
Yeah.
Rollins slipped out the back door, low blowed him again, then stomped him.
Yeah. I read an article where he talked about how they've taken the curb out of the name.
Yeah.
And just call it the stomp. Anyway.
Whatever.
We had 8 women tag. It was Baby Faces, Boston Hug Connection, Divas of Doom taking on Samoan Job House and the Iconics.
More like Samoan Trap House.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Now, I would actually like that name. For some crazy reason, I would like that name.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, Faces won.
Faces won because Nia and Tamina just ditched the Iconics while they ate the pin.
Yeah.
Next, Batista comes out to deliver his final message to Triple H. He comes out there. All it is a video package of Triple H getting his ass beat by Batista with the saying, "You haven't beaten me."
Yeah.
Then camera cuts back to Batista in the ring. Batista just looks at the camera. He goes, "Hey, Hunter, kiss my ass," and walks out.
Yeah. Well, he had his glasses off, and then he put them back on, and that's pretty much his message.
Yeah. It was just kiss my ass.
Yeah. Next, we had Apollo Crews. He stood tall as the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal approached.
Yeah. All they did was just throw each other out of the ring. That was it. Whatever.
Yeah. The Revival, they took on Aleister Black and Ricochet.
And they beat him by countout.
Yeah, whoopee. Wasn't it for the tag titles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Drew McIntyre ambushed Roman Reigns. He's basically trying to play mind games with this guy.
Yeah. I think McIntyre got the better of Reigns on this one.
Yeah.
Next, we had
6-woman tag action.
6-woman tag action. The WrestleMania main event taking on the Job Squad event.
Yeah.
If Flair, Rousey, and Lynch sabotaged their match in any capacity, whoever did it would be thrown out of the match.
Yeah.
They all worked as a cohesive unit up until the very end. Once the bell rang, all hell broke loose.
Yeah, and all 3 of them got led away in handcuffs. And I did see the clip where that one guy got kicked in the face by Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte just leveled him.
I hope he had some Advil or something, because he got punted. His head got punted in like the 5th row.
Hey man, ice and Advil, bitch.
Jesus Christ!
I'm upset that I didn't get to see this this segment, because it was bananas.
I saw the clip. I mean, so a lot of people were talking about it. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm on the side of this was just.
I heard about it and I loved every second of it.
It was.
Especially Ronda eating that knee trigger.
Oh my God. That was nasty.
That was
nasty. I did like the part, though, where Becky and Ronda were in the same car.
Yeah.
And they kept kicking each other. Now, I did like that part, but overall, like I said, I'm on the side of, this was stupid.
I love it.
But, I guess this was, It was what it is. What it is.
Next up, Stop the Presses. Surprise, surprise. WWE finally gave EC3 some lines.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Because they were doing a backstage segment where him, Alexa Bliss, and Tyler Breeze were talking about Colin and Michael. And they were laughing about him. Braun Strowman comes up to EC3 and is like, what's so funny? EC3 is like, those guys, they're watching Michael and Colin. So Braun Strowman walks up to them, calls them individually Michael and Colin, tells them to get in the ring so they can catch hands.
Weren't they the fake Michael and Colin?
No.
They were the real ones?
No. Like they were enhancement talent.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Braun Strowman called them Colin and Michael.
Stupid.
This whole thing is stupid.
Again, how can you take Braun Strowman serious anymore with this shit?
Who takes Braun Strowman seriously anymore?
Good question. Next, we had Heavy Machinery. They took on Glorious Gable and won. Yeah, Glorious Gable and won.
Yeah, and apparently Bob Roode did not take in the loss too well.
Yeah, so looks like we may get a heel Bobby Roode. I'm glad because they should have done this shit months ago.
They should have done it when he came up.
That is a fact. I do agree with that.
Anyway, next up we had the what is it? The spoiler for the Demon.
Yeah. I think it was Lashley. He was being interviewed by Charlie.
Yeah.
And then the Demon popped up. Why do they do this shit?
This is the second time they've ruined the Demon.
But he's going to have one kick-ass entrance at WrestleMania, though.
Oh, no doubt. I still love the Demon. I just hate they keep ruining it.
They need to save this shit for big shows like this. Because that's just really giving what you're going to do away.
Yeah.
And all he did was, the fuck?
Anyway, in the main event, we had Baron Corbin taking on Rey Mysterio. Mysterio beating some respect into Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I heard Rey Mysterio got injured during the match.
Yeah, Baron Corbin had him up for something. I didn't see the last hour of the show because the Twitch feed cut out.
Yeah.
But I saw the clip. Ray rolled off of Baron Corbin's shoulders and he landed funny on his left ankle. Or his right ankle.
Yeah.
Anyway, Baron Corbin put Rey Mysterio away with Deep Six. He didn't put him away with
In the Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin, smug as shit, celebrated. Kurt Angle basically Olympic slammed and put an ankle hold.
Yeah.
And apparently Dean Ambrose got his last kicks in, took a bow to the crowd, and left.
Yeah, but that was after the show, though.
Yeah, that was after the cameras cut off.
So, it's weird. Dean Ambrose, I don't know what they're going to do with him come WrestleMania. I could see him coming out helping either Seth or Roman.
Roman. If they want to make it more monumental, put it on Roman.
Yeah.
That way you can keep Drew McIntyre still mint condition.
Yeah. Because, it's not going to hurt Drew either way, whether he wins or loses.
Next up, SmackDown from last week. We started the show off with The Miz ranting off at Shane.
Yeah, and Shane McMahon decided to bring out some backup. Sanity.
Mean Street Posse 2.0, Sanity.
Yeah.
One Cologne and Shelton Benjamin.
Jesus Christ. Shelton Benjamin is better than this.
Yeah.
Sanity, who gives a fuck? The One Cologne. Why are they still in WWE? Why? Anyway, like I keep saying, this is actually the one Shane McMahon match I can actually say I'm looking forward to, because I think this will be a sleeper match at WrestleMania.
Next, we had a moment in the show that legitimately pissed almost everybody off.
Yeah.
Charlotte becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah. I heard that this match was kind of up there with their WrestleMania match from last year.
It was better.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Because once Charlotte locked in the figure four, Asuka fought longer before tapping out.
Yeah. Well, she ended up bridging into the figure eight, but yeah, she tapped out.
Well, whatever.
I got what you were trying to say.
When she went for the finish.
Yeah.
Next, we were going to have Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. We got 2 seconds into the match before Randy Orton came out and attacked AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle chased him off. That was the end of it.
Yeah.
Next up, and I want to go into a little detail on this one. New Day's Tag Team Gauntlet.
I heard this was great.
Oh, this was. If New Day had survived the entire gauntlet, Kofi goes to Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Started off New Day versus the Bar. New Day versus the Club. Put the Club away in 30 seconds.
I can't wait till they leave in September.
Out came the Bar. They had a good back and forth, but no, I think it was Rusev Nakamura next. Yeah, it was Rusev Nakamura next. Came in second.
Yeah.
New Day dispatched them, after a lengthy back and forth. Bar came out, beat the hell out of New Day. New Day beat him with Midnight Hour. The Bar didn't take too kindly to it. Put Big E through a table, beat Xavier Woods. Then out came Usos.
I saw that. That was the highlight of that gauntlet. That was incredible.
Best part, because Usos came out and, Big E's half out of it. Xavier Woods is half cradling, half, half like, come on, bring it on. And Usos are yelling, get him up, get him up, get him up. And they get the mic, they're like, you know what? We've had wars, nothing but love between us. Tell Kofi good luck at Mania. We forfeit.
That was awesome.
That was beautiful.
That was freaking awesome.
And then out came the last before they cut to commercial, they showed Daniel Bryan and Rowan trashing the locker room out of anger.
Yeah.
Even super kicked the TV.
Because I saw where all the babyface locker room was with Kofi as he was watching.
Yeah. But came back for commercial. Last team out there was Rowan, Daniel Bryan. And they were whooping the dog shit out of New Day. Until they buried Rowan underneath an announce table for a count-out win.
I saw that. That was awesome.
And everybody was on bated breath every time that table so much as wiggled.
Yeah.
But my God, that victory was so good, I almost cried.
That was amazing. Because you can tell that was genuine.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like many have said, and even I've even thought about this, Kofi Kingston is really not supposed to be in the spot. I mean, 11 years, he's won almost every championship. He's had amazing moments at the Royal Rumble, all that stuff. He's really not supposed to be in the spot. And he's going into WrestleMania, the biggest match of his career for the WWE Championship. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
So next we talk about this week's SmackDown. We start off with the Kevin Owens show.
Oh, I love this bit.
And we got to talk about this because he had the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Viper Randy Orton as his guests. And these two were throwing bars at each other.
Throwing bars, more like throwing bombs. Because Randy Orton was prattling off, being like, while you were going from Bingo Hall to Armory, back to Bingo Hall to High School Gym, I was main eventing WrestleMania. AJ was like, okay, yeah, when you weren't failing drug tests.
Yeah. He said, you were too busy failing drug tests while I was making $50 a night. And Randy Orton came back and said, well, here you are in the WWE. John Cena's off in Hollywood making movies. You're now WWE's corporate bitch.
At that point, Kevin Owens just got the hell out up there.
I was just like, what the fuck? Like we keep saying, as if this match don't need any more heat. I mean, this is going to be one of the best matches on the card. I mean, as shitty as his build for WrestleMania overall has been, this is one of the matches we're looking forward to.
This match needed no build whatsoever.
I mean, look who's in it. Randy Orton, AJ Styles. Enough said.
Anyway, they also spoiled a spot for Mania. The phenomenal forearm into RKO.
Yeah.
But what you gonna do? They're gonna pull something else out. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, we had the Usos and Aleister Black and Ricochet taking on the Bar and Rusev and Nakamura.
Yeah. 8-man tag. Faces stand tall. Little Miss Bliss comes out there and said, well, how can I make this WrestleMania better? I got one. Usos, after what you pulled last week, you're going to get some consequences.
Yeah.
So now you're going to defend your belt against all three of those other teams.
Yeah, basically punishing them for forfeiting their spot in the gauntlet match. Then we had the Iconists. They came out there both of them looking scrumptious as hell. And they basically, just to paraphrase what they said, they're going to face the other three teams for the Women's Tag Team Championships, and they're going to make WrestleMania iconic. So that was that.
Anyway, next up we had The Miz in a 3-on-1 handicap against the Mean Street Sanity.
I heard Sanity got buried, and like I said, who gives a fuck about Sanity? They've completely just wasted them like,
well, you know,
Jesus Christ.
There's not rumors of Sanity leaving within the next couple of months. So they can salvage them if they want to. Now, if they really wanted to bury somebody, they could have buried the club again.
Yeah. Or the Colognes. Because how many times have we seen the Colognes within the last 6 months?
I think one Cologne is injured.
They stay injured. I mean, no disrespect. They stay injured. Anyway,
but before the match, The Miz cut another impassioned face promo. Face Miz, best Miz. This is a lot better than his last face turn.
Yeah, I think Shane was taking shots at his father. And
yeah, because he calls him Mr. Potato Face.
I think a lot of people call him Mr. Potato Face. He does have a weird shaped face.
He does. He looks like a spud. Anyway, Shane comes out there and says, you know, that's great and all, buddy. I came to get a better look at the match. Hey, look at my new screen. Look at my new background for my phone. And it's just, Shane just like shoving Mrs. Potato Dad.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I love about heel Shane? How he makes Greg Hamilton say best in the world every time.
Yeah, and he just like gets all in his face.
Yeah.
Just makes him say it with more emphasis till he feels like, okay, you said it right.
Yeah, midway through the match, when Miz was on a roll, Shane came back out, and Greg Hamilton was about to say best in the world, but Shane's like, no, stop. That's overkill. Stop. Anyway, this 3-on-1, it's like our match at WrestleMania. Falls count anywhere. And this is where shit broke down.
Yeah.
Miz was basically going after Eric Young, and Alexander Wolf, Killian Dane, they just kept, breaking up that action. Finish saw Miz fighting Eric Young towards one of the production trucks. Had him propped up against one of the containers and threw a road case at him.
Jesus Christ.
Miz won, and he got a shot of Shane looking smug as shit in his SUV.
Yeah. Next we had Becky Lynch.
The man.
She came out there, stood on the table, basically cut an emotional promo saying, I'm going to walk out as champion. I mean, we've both picked her, including Mainstream. That's basically what she said. She's going out there, she's going to show the world, she's going to show Charlotte and Ronda why she should be in the main event.
Comparing this go-home segment to the one from Monday, I'd much rather take the one from Monday.
That was
where they beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people liked it, but it was kind of It's just basically her saying, I'm going to win on Sunday.
I mean, I love my future ex-wife and all, but come on, we need more violence.
Yeah. Then we had an 18-person tag team match.
There was, before you even asked, there was never any point.
I'm glad I missed this shit.
Asuka stood tall because she threw out Jeff Hardy last. Let me say that sentence again. Asuka stood tall because she threw Jeff Hardy out. That's how fucking pointless this whole thing was.
I saw the clip where she was... no, it was Nikki Cross. I can't even look at the camera because this was stupid. I saw the clip where Nikki Cross was like trying to choke out Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
This was just a big, dumb clusterfuck. Like,
The cringiest part of this whole thing was Dozovic gyrating at Mandy Rose. That was cringe.
Asuka is so not winning that women's battle royal.
No.
She is so not. Now, if they just pull a rabbit out of their hat and I guess redeem Asuka Sunday, I mean, that's shocker to us, but she's not winning.
She's not.
It's so criminal how they booked her since she's come to the main roster. It is so motherfucking criminal. Like, it should be a felony on how they booked her. It's a damn shame.
It is.
Anyway, we had Samoa Joe taking on, I'm still calling him Mustafa Ali, not just Ali.
Yeah, it was originally going to be, I think it was going to be Almas Mysterio.
Yeah, but Ray got pulled from SmackDown due to his injury.
Yeah.
I just got to ask this question. What is it with WWE shortening people's names?
It's easier to market.
I mean, how hard... I mean, Mustafa Ali wasn't too happy about it.
I mean, you really think Cesaro or Rusev was happy about their name being shortened? What about Neville?
I guess we can call Sami Zayn just Zayn. It's so...
I guess.
Or Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Just call him Rude. Call Chad Gable Gable.
Call Bobby Roode and Chad Gable Rude. That's mean. You don't even know anything about them. Could be nice guys.
It's so dumb. Anyway, Samoa Joe won.
Yeah, he choked out Ollie.
Yeah. Then we had the contract signing. It was official for the WWE Championship. The New Day's own Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan.
This. Can we give any more props to Kofi Kingston? Because this segment was beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you had both he and Daniel Bryan sitting at the table staring at each other. And Kofi's not like smiling or ecstatic or anything. He is laser focused.
I mean, he had tunnel vision. Like, he didn't even crack a smile the whole time. He's like just straight tunnel vision.
Meanwhile, you got Xavier and Big E just dancing around him like a couple of morons. And he cuts a promo that just comes right out from the heart. No rehearsed script whatsoever.
Now, I heard some people saying how Daniel Bryan kind of owned him and how Kofi was kind of nervous when he was trying to make his comebacks.
That was not it. Daniel Bryan did the usual, let me educate you kind of spiel.
Yeah.
And Kofi's like, enough with the lessons. And it was, like, it legitimately surprised me when he just shouted at Daniel Bryan.
This match is going to be so... You talk about emotional. I feel like this match reminds me of Eddie Guerrero versus Brock Lesnar at No Way Out. When Eddie won the championship and how everybody was so emotional. I still watch that clip and I still get emotional to this day, 15 years later. That shit was... Oh my God. I feel like it'll be on that level. Because, I mean, it's in the bag for Kofi to win. But, I mean, if WWE pulls some swerve, it's really going to piss a lot of people off.
Oh, it's going to piss everybody off.
Because, I mean, you know, I keep hearing people talk about, oh, well, New Day may screw Kofi, New Day may break up, this, that, Vince may screw him. Please don't fuck this up. That's all we got to say.
New Day can't screw him over because they fought too hard. They did this for The Rock. I'm sorry. They did this for Kofi.
Yeah, they did this for Kofi, except no one got ran over.
Yeah, nobody got ran over yet.
But anyway, like I said, this is going to be very, very emotional.
It's going to be Daniel Bryan levels of feel good.
Yeah. And it's just like... I was listening to I think it was a sound off where he was talking about how Daniel Bryan was the so-called B+ player at WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
And now 5 years or so later, Kofi Kingston's in the same spot he is.
Yep.
And they're stacking the odds against Kofi Kingston the same way they did Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
So I mean, it's picture perfect. It's like osmosis. But yeah, we're looking forward to that match.
Oh, definitely with bated breath.
So those are our reviews of our... You almost dropped it. Nice reflexes, though.
Well, there's nothing left in the can, but still.
Yeah. Of our super show of Raw and SmackDown. Yeah. WrestleMania is 2 days away.
Booyah, we just crammed 10 hours of wrestling into this show. Suck it.
Yeah. 10 hours, one video.
Now watch us do it again with 6 hours worth of wrestling.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, as for us, I don't know when this will go up, so you'll see our previews for G1 Supercard and Mania.
Yeah, we just got done watching TakeOver, so we'll do a review on that. Just wait on it, but that whole show was A++ on top of A++.
Fire, from start to finish.
Yeah.
Anyway, as for us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to this channel with that big red goddamn motherfucking button. And remember, if you hate this but love his opinion, he has a podcast.
Yes, Prime Talk with yours truly on the CastBox app. I have my predictions for TakeOver, G1, and WrestleMania up right now. Episode 23. Go check it out. Give it a listen.
Yeah, and tomorrow he's going to cut a very special episode where he talks all about Joey Ryan's penis party.
No, fuck that. Fuck Joey Ryan. The fact that he had that match with Tessa Blanchard last night. The fact that Swoggle took on Scott Steiner. I mean, I know it's fun, and you know it's supposed to have its little moments, but it's just like, what the fuck, bro?
It's WrestleMania weekend, dude.
I know. I mean, again, I know it's supposed to be fun and comical, but I'd rather take Swoggle versus Scott Steiner over Joey Ryan any day of the week.
I still can't believe that's the name of his show, though. Joey Ryan's
Joey
penis
Ryan,
party.
and then I saw a meme where it said, "You can touch this." No. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate Joey Ryan. It's funny when he so-called gets beat up on BTE.
No, stop. Don't beat up Dollar Store Tom Selleck.
Now that was funny. I did like when MJF said that. And he was just sitting in the chair like, no. Don't beat up Dollar Store version of Tom Selleck. No.
So
they do Joey Ryan so wrong.
So you've got Jim Cornette levels of hate for Joey Ryan.
Not Jim Cornette levels.
But close to it?
Somewhat. I mean, I'm not going to go on a tirade and wish, like, death on him or nothing. But I just don't get into the whole shtick. This shtick has been going on for so long now. It's just like, why?
I mean, he's making killer money off of this.
He's making killer money, but yeah, he got fucking sponsored by a fucking porn website. The fuck?
I mean, that same website wanted to auction off one of Dolph Ziggler's trunks for like charity or something.
Okay, I get that. But I'm of many who cannot stand this shit with Joey Ryan. I am of the majority who does not like this shit. Period. It's fucking dumb.
I mean,
I get he's making money and some people like it. I'm not knocking nobody for liking it. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, you're welcome to love Joey Ryan's dick.
What he said. But I don't love Joey Ryan's dick. Again, I am of the majority who fucking hate this shit. It's fucking garbage, bro.
Honestly, I think it's funny. I mean,
I just can't.
It's something new. It's something original. Because, I mean...
What next? He's going to pull an R. Kelly and start peeing on people?
No, I don't think he's going to go that far.
I hope not.
I mean, you saw what kind of flack Priscilla Kelly got for using a fake tampon.
Yeah, and so-called throwing up on his dick.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro? The fuck?
It's a work, and he's getting people to buy into it. That's all I'm saying it is.
I get it, but me personally, it's overkill. It's played out. It's still going, but to me, and the majority of people who do not like Joey Ryan's shtick, it's played out.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to try and convince you to get on the Joey Ryan bandwagon.
I mean...
I don't know how to go about it. That's the thing. Like, all the others I have done, and done it successfully.
Yeah.
But with Joey Ryan, I could just say it's a fun distraction.
I mean, again, listen. He's made some killer money off this. I'm not, kudos to him. But me and the rest of the world, or part of the world that doesn't like this shit, we have our reason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, kudos to him for doing what he does. I just don't like
it. Anyway, back to our channel. What else we got coming down the pipeline? We're still working on vintage review of the Brawl for All tourney. We're 2 matches into it, and it's already the best idea I've ever had.
Listen, bro. Vince Russo thought this was going to be amazing, bro. Kilo ratings, bro. I have a great idea, bro.
Oh, yeah, he murdered ratings.
Oh, my God. Also, I have 2 top 10 lists coming down the pipeline. Top 10 teams who have been very disappointing in the 2018-2019 NBA season, and top 10 teams who need to make a splash in the 2019 NFL Draft. And as of this recording, today is the 5th, so the draft is like almost 3 weeks away.
Yep.
So I need to get that out and about ASAP.
Anyway, the camera's dying, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm still recovering War Machine MJ.
And I'm the guy who made him sick, Rodimus Prime.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Pow.